we can go right into the co-main event. I was able to talk to Regis Prograis yesterday after his win against Jojo Diaz. Tell me, what's your reaction on that fight, Coach?
That's the best I ever seen Regis look. A few years ago, I think I was talking to you or somebody. I said he always looked like he gassed, like he can go harder, but he don't be in tip top shape to me. But this time he looked good. I ain't never see him, throw his hands like that. You know,
Yeah.
he definitely won the fight. He looked good, man. I thought he edged it out, but it was some shots in there where he took he need to work on his defense a little bit.
He was talking about his balance, but in the same time, he did confess that in the first round he did get clipped, and it was that was a shot that did hurt him. But he also talked about balance. We seen him in there with Devin Haney. Devin Haney was able to drop him. He said he wasn't hurt from that punch, but he was unbalanced. Tell me, do you feel like Regis Prograis' footwork and balance has gotten a little bit better with Coach K? Or do you feel like I don't know. Talk to me. What do you
I
think?
think I think he was in better shape, but he always, you know, got a history of stumbling in the ring. All of his fights, he stumbled and shit.
Hmm.
It's just his balance. But I think by him being in better shape, BK, he stood up stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could
Um,
see he was in better shape.
Tell me, do these two fighters at the age that they're at got more to give? Watching them both come back and fight each other.
Yeah, I think both of them got a few more big fights left in the tank because they put on a hell of a performance. That was a dog fight. I don't know how many times they could perform like that, but if they can do it one more time, it's good.
Mm.
Get to make a little bit more money for them.
My thoughts was, what's next for JoJo? What's next for Regis? Right. When it comes down to JoJo, I don't like him at 140 pounds, Coach. I don't know about you. But at 135, he does hold the win over Gary Russell Jr. I mean, no, Tevin Farmer. And Tevin Farmer just got knocked out by Floyd Schofield. What do you think about a Jojo Diaz and Floyd Schofield?
That'd be a good fight, but Regis and JoJo's up in age now. It might be a little harder to make that 135 mark.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's, easy for.
Didn't Jojo look a little fluffy to you? He's coming from 122. Started his career at 122.
But how old is he?
I mean, Jojo got to be in his mid 30s
He might be walking. He might condition himself where he walk around at. It's easier to perform at this age. It's probably easier.
to make the 40.
Yeah, yeah. But I think they need to jump on the first train that comes.
32. He's only 32.
Not bad, not bad. He might can make 35. But if he can jump on a big fight at 140, go for it. Anyone
He's
of the
had a
guys, win or
he,
lose, go for it.
yeah, he's had a rough career, dealing with, demons outside of boxing.
Yeah.
So, he's admitted that he's had a big drinking problem and before. So it seems like he's a lot more focused. And you kind of seen that in his performance with Regis Prograis yesterday, this weekend. Tell me, what do you think was the major factor in Regis Prograis besides the jab and, using the reach?
The ring, the way he was using the ring. No, he could have tightened up on his he can tighten up on his defense, but he used the ring this week pretty good too.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the way he was turning
Um, who would you like to see Regis Prograis fight next?
at 140.
He said he would entertain 47, but it would be guys that are coming up to 47, like the Richardson Hitchens, the champions at 40 coming up, like a Devin Haney type of deal. A
Yeah,
rematch with
I would,
him.
I would love to see a rematch with him and Haney, and him and Hitchison be a great fight too. Not none of the heavy hitters though. You know,
What? No Matias, no Antoine.
because he was catching some big shots from Diaz this weekend. I don't think he can afford to take shots from them guys.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know what
Good
I mean?
point. Good point. Good point. Um, yeah. So you're saying the more of the lighter punchers, you
Yeah,
would like to see him in there with again.
yeah, yeah. I think
Tiafimo as well, maybe.
yeah, he can fight Teofimo. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. 100%. I like the fight. Uh Tell me, when it comes down to, do you feel like they could ever become a world champion again, either or fighter?
Anything is possible, man. You know, everybody got a punch his chance.
Okay.
You know, you land the right shot. You know, perfect timing, right on the button. Shit, anything can happen.
Kenneth Sims' performance, the main event. What's your thoughts on that?
I thought Kenneth edged it out, man.
Kenneth versus Duarte. Duarte gets the decision.
I thought he edged it out with the defense and the counter punching. Only problem that I saw is that he was on the ropes most of the time, and with the judges being around the ring, they looking at the backside of his opponent. A lot of the shots, he might have been throwing 4, 5, 6 shots, but only 2 would penetrate the defense. But from the backside, it looked like he's beating Sims, but he wasn't. I thought Sims won the fight. It was a good fight though, but I had Sims edging it out. But his position in the ring, the judges didn't see it that way.
For the people that that are listening, when you say edge out, do you mean by like beating somebody by 1 round?
No, all right. The first 4 round, the first 6, I gave Kenneth Sims 4, and then the second half of the fight, I probably gave him 4.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I thought he edged the fight out.
You had a more of an 8-4 situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a robbery?
I thought it was, but again, the position he was in the ring, I can understand. He was on the ropes, and the judge is looking at his opponent backside. All they see is muscles moving, like they probably couldn't even see the punches land, so they just writing what they think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Sims had a really nice guard.
Yeah, and the defense was looking good. Every 5 punches, the guy might have penetrated 1 or 2 to get he
One,
got
two.
through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely had Sims up, man.
yeah, I agree. I agree on that. The 140 division is so rich right now. I mean, they're saying Duarte for a title bout. I mean, what do you think about Duarte? I mean, how do you think he does with some of these guys at 40?
Again, with the heavy hitters at 40, no, no, he don't have the footwork right now, and I don't think his power is what they say it is. You know, against the
Ryan
heavy.
Gar- Ryan Garcia, it says that is the biggest punch he's ever faced.
But Ryan is not as hard as the heavy hitters at 140, so they probably was hard to him, but not to the other guys. You know.
Mm, mm, I see. Um, I like this. Uh, I like that whole division itself.
It's hot.
Um,
It's
but,
hot division.
but what do you think about Cormel Moten and Emilio Vargas calling out Regis Prograis?
Wow. I think it, I'd rather see Vargas fight him right now. How many fights Vargas had?
I got you right now. Emilio Vargas box right.
He got a bit more experience than Moten, don't
Yeah, he do. He has more. He has 15 fights.
yeah. I'd rather see that fight before let Mo get some more rounds in. You know, I
Yeah.
like I like Mo, but I want to see him get some more rounds in first.